Hey, George Ficken with GSI Machinery here, and we wanted to shoot a quick video to show you an application that's gaining a lot of popularity among our mechanical contractors. They're doing data center cooling system fabrication. So this is specially made from Axxair uh, so that we can automatically weld pulled tees. So what we've done here, we have a 4-inch Schedule 10 piece of run pipe, and we have 1-inch branches coming off. So we've taken 1-inch pipe, we've tacked it to the pulled tees here, and these have been pulled with a T-drill machine. So what we're going to use to weld this, we're actually going to do a GTAW autogenous fusion weld. So we're not going to add any wire. We're going to use our closed Axxair orbital welding head for that, paired with the Axxair 201 power supply. So this is our flagship power supply for Axxair. It's primarily a fusion power supply, but it also has a wire feed option too. We can install a wire feed board here and use an external wire feeder when needed. So very capable power supply. But we'll take you over here to the weld head. So this is what we're using today is the 115 weld head. So we have smaller weld heads that can also do this same application. So what Axxair has come up with here are these custom collets that essentially seal the outside of the pipe, around the outside of the pipe, so we get a nice gas shield, and then we clamp on the opposite side with our standard collet inserts. So what we're going to do here is we're using a Axxair's angled tungsten holder. So this works with 3/32 and 1/16 tungstens, and it has different varying degrees that we can articulate it to, and those varying degrees are going to be specific to pipe size and orbital weld head size. So essentially this is going to get us right up against that joint and reach the tungsten down right to the weld seam for us. So we've already got our tungsten kind of set up how we like it. So all we're going to do is bring the machine around. So we're actually clamping to the pipe. That's really where the clamping force is coming from on this. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm flush to the pipe, and I'll go ahead and clamp the head down. And then I'll just check my tungsten and make sure that we're lined up. So I'm able to see in this window here, and I can actually see, I can rotate the tungsten. It's nice on these Axxair closed heads. We actually have the weld head controls right here at the head. So we can rotate our tungsten around. We can actually start the welding process from the weld head itself. So, all right, our tungsten lineup looks good. We've already had our purge going, so the ID of this is purged with just the argon gas, and we're just going to use argon on the external purge as well. So we'll go ahead and hit start. We've already got our program loaded the way we like it for a 1-inch Schedule 10 pipe. So we're going to do 30-second pre-purge, and that's going to purge both the external around the head here, and it's going to purge the ID of the tube. About 5 seconds, we'll strike an arc. Okay, arc is struck. And it's beginning to travel now. So we performed this weld. Our weld schedule is pretty much the same as if we were doing a tube-to-tube weld. Our fit up is the same. It's just butted together, and we did a little, skin tacks without adding any filler material. And we're just replicating a butt weld, but on a pulled T-joint here. So because this is Schedule 10 pipe, we're actually running a step program, which means that we're only going to travel during the background amps. That it really helps us to get good penetration on a little thicker wall material. Coming around on our, about 3/4 of the way done. Now we're doing our overlap. All right, now we're going to do 30 seconds of post gas. So the weld's complete. We're just going to keep it in an argon-rich environment for another 30 seconds. That's adjustable in the program too. Try to reduce discoloration that way. All right. Weld's complete. Now we can remove our head. And that's how we weld pulled T's with the Axxair 201 power supply and the 115 closed weld head. GSI rents, sells, and services these machines. So if you have an upcoming project and you need something, even in a hurry, we keep these on the shelf. So we'll be happy to help you out. We're also here for tech support and demonstrations if you want to see it before you try a rental or a purchase. So reach out to us, GSI Machinery in Houston, Texas. Thanks.